Rock City by Royce da 5'9". Royce da 5'9" dropped his debut album back in 2002. He was good on the mic. He had Dr. Dre, Nas, P. Diddy, and others trying to sign him. With his new album, The Alegory, coming soon. How was his debut album? Here's our honest review of Rock City by Royce da 5'9".
Come on and rock with me. Why you ain't do the chicka chicka?
I'm not gonna do that. Pass.
Royce da 5'9", man. Rock City. Had you heard this album before?
No, I haven't.
I hadn't heard this album before either. I had heard songs from this album, but I actually hadn't went and listened to this album in its entirety.
Okay.
How you feel about this album artwork? The album that you listened
The
to.
2.0? Yeah.
2.0.
I thought it was...
Just as for clarification, I listened to 1.0, the original Rock City. He listened to Rock City version 2.0.
I did not know there were different versions. But yeah, 2.0's cover is pretty cool. I mean, it's black and white with the glamorous kind of sparkle to it, you know. So I thought it was cool.
Yeah, the album artwork for 1.0, I thought it was cool. He's got the blue light.
Yeah.
I still don't understand what was up with the rhinestones on the bandana. Only reason I mention it is because one of his homeboys did is Royce the best lyricist of all time. And in the video, he was just like, I know what the red bandana with the rhinestones, man. We know. People in Detroit know. Everybody else don't know. So I wish I would have knew. You was close enough. You don't know?
Nah. Don't know. I just know everybody did it for some reason. You know, I was the nerd. I never knew.
Yeah, but it's a cool cover.
Yeah.
The flow of this project, man, it's Royce, in my opinion, taking a crack at going the commercial route in 2000. I mean, I don't know.
This is his debut.
Yeah, this is a debut, and I feel like he was trying to go commercial. It's got that 2000 vibe. It fits all of the stuff that was out around that time.
Most definitely. It definitely has that 2000s vibe of hip-hop that I necessarily at the time was not into. So, yeah, definitely has that vibe.
Highlights, man. So, look, the It's Tuesday joint came on, and that joint is super hard, right? Super hard song. Gotta rock with it. We Live featuring Danger. That joint is crazy. I love that song. I played it all the time on Grand Theft Auto 3. Man, was it called Game Radio?
Nah, I think so. Game Radio?
I think it was Game Radio, but Royce 5'9" killed it with that one, man. I love that joint. The Elite Part 1 is pretty cool. Boom is fire. That joint is a classic song, man. Him and DJ Premier did their thing with that. Who Am I? I like it a lot. I like the lyrics to the song a lot, and I like the concept to the song, like where he's headed with it. Life is an amazing song featuring A. Marie, where he's talking to his son. Amazing. I'm pretty sure you could put that on a Royce album now. I actually wonder if he actually listens to it now, would he change any of the lyrics to it based on all the knowledge he's learned?
I'm very interested in that, yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole time I was listening to it. I was just like, all of this is super relevant today. Would you change the lyrics at all? Like,
he'll say no.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And My Friend, how you end the album with a song about your meat? Pause. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah. I thought Rock City with Eminem was like kind of like, I didn't love it, but I liked it just because of the throwback feel to it, especially with Eminem, all that, everything like that. I think I just liked it for that. My Friend came earlier on this version, so I was just like, oh, all right, cool. Let's Go featuring Twista, I thought was really, really dope. Boom was really fire. Soldier Story, I liked his wordplay and everything on that. Who Am I is amazing. Life with A. Marie is amazing, and I really like how he went out with King of Kings because of just the intensity of the song.
Low lights, man. So I actually have some low lights for this. So Rock City, the hook is annoying.
Yeah, it is.
I've always felt like it was, even back when the song came out back in the day and the music video came out. And the reason why it's annoying is that chicka 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 Eminem with the chicka chicka noises was so annoying on the song. Get your paper. Not rocking with it. And the funny thing is back then, that song was aimed at the commercial. But like listening back now, Trackmaster production has not aged well. So when you listen to songs like You Can't Touch Me, and it kind of had like some had Pharrell sounding knockoff sounds. Those songs don't age well. Trackmaster songs don't age well. The production they were produced back then was always like subpar to me. They just made hits. They had a couple dope ones. Don't get me wrong. They do have some hit songs. But The Elite Part 2, I don't care about none of them. I'm sorry. It's cool that he had a unit, though. She's the One. Not really rocking with it. I was just like, man, this is not a good attempt at, and then yeah, that's it for lowlights for me.
Yeah, my basic lowlights of this project was the production. I was just like, goodness, like this is not aged well. But at the same time, it's like back then, I don't even know if I would have felt it then, because like I always just like I really didn't like things that sounded similar and that just had like a different beat progression, and that's what I got the feeling of. In particular, I wasn't feeling Off Parole. I wasn't feeling Mr. Ball or Eclipse, Pharrell, and Trey Lilla. I mean, they had cool verses, but it was just the production. I wasn't rocking with it. D.L.E., I Can Do Without, Take His Life. I was just like, alright, this ain't the Royce I'm used to listening to. I mean, that's really what came off of this project. I was like, I get it. I gotta separate my mind from the fact that this is not the Royce that I like now. This is the Royce, that just debuted. So this was a different man at the time. So I get it. But like trying to put myself, I guess, back during 2002, I'm like, nah, I wouldn't have vibed with this just because of the production and some of the subject matter. Nickel 9 is kind of had some dope things about it, but once again, it was just the production that came down to it. Like the production is just really passable. Like it just went in one ear and out the other. And yeah, that's about it.
One more low light I forgot to mention on Who Am I, the song about pain. The hook was horrible.
Think so?
It was bad. Yeah, just the way he's saying it. Like I just wasn't rocking with it.
Okay.
Final thoughts, man. Look, Royce the 5'9", in my opinion, found his footing when you listen to songs like Boom and My Friend and Life featuring A. Marie. And you know what I'm saying? Like songs like that, even Tuesday. Like those are Royce the 5'9" songs that you can probably still hear today at its core. And I feel like those songs age well.
Yeah.
And those songs are what kind of push Royce to be the person he is today. He's got 2 albums with Premier and in Prime 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Both of them are amazing. Boom is amazing. Classic hip hop record, period. That's where he thrives, on that production. I'm so glad he stopped working with the Trackmasters and all of the like big time producers. Premier was a big time producer at the time, but most of the time you just went and got one Primo beat. It wasn't like you get a whole Primo album. So I'm glad Royce is taking the path he did now. It's cool to see where he came from. It's actually really funny to listen to it. And some of those songs I'll definitely add to like songs that I continuously listen to, because he definitely was still spitting back then.
Yeah, this is one of those projects where I'm like, man, I could definitely appreciate the growth in the artists, because I was just like, man, this was so different, But I really can like listen to, like if I go back and like, because I remember when this was done, Spotify actually had something come back on. I think what's that song when Boogie came on?
Boogie?
Yeah.
Dumb. That's my shit.
And I was just like,
I stay listening to that.
Oh, and I was just like, damn, he came
That's
so far.
That's Metro Boomin mixed with Thundercat, bro.
So it's just like, man, he came so far, in terms of, lyrically and working with productions and everything like that. So when you look at it like that, it's not really like I'm like, man, this was horrible. But it's just the 2 distinctive sounds between the man then and the man now. And I think when you look at it like that, you can appreciate it in some standpoint.
Final grade. Royce the 5'9". Give it a dash, man. There's some songs up here. There's some straight throwaways, and it's mainly because of the production. Yeah. Like, I'm so glad Royce found producers he could work with from here. I mean, like just from that point on, you know what I'm saying? Like I heavily get involved. I mean, started listening to Royce when Success Is Certain came out. Like that's when I started paying attention mainly to what he was solo doing. I was definitely listening to Slaughterhouse, and that's what kind of got me into the like, man, I forgot about Royce the 5'9". Let me actually see what he's up to when he came out with Street Hop, and he was doing the Bar Exam mixtapes, and he's been on a tear ever since, like, to me back then. But since he sobered up, like, he's really on some stuff right now. Like, I went back and I've been listening to the new joint over and over again. The joint with T.I. and Saha the Prince.
Oh yeah, that was
I'm not your average rapper residing in Calabasas. Like, yo, that verse is nuts. You know, Saha's verse is nuts. T.I.'s verse got some bars in there. Some of them I kind of missed the first couple of times I was listening to, but Royce is just on a whole nother plane of existence when it comes to rapping.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he went from being a Karate Kid to Neo in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying?
Cool comparison. I like that. That's dope. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a dash as well. There is a couple of tracks on here where I was just like, man, so this is where it started. You know, I got that on a couple of the tracks on here, but for the most part, it was just like, I can see you were trying to go for the commercial sound or whatever like that, but
I think everybody tried it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But yeah, man. So